Hey there, we're out at Roebling Road Raceway. First weekend on the new Track Attack Pro tire from Hoosier. We've got about 1 day on them. We did an instructor school yesterday, so we had instructors driving this car. And you can see they're showing some wear. They were out on the track 5 times yesterday. I didn't really count the laps. But 25 minute sessions, not at full speed. This is a clockwise track, and this side here, when I reach in, I can barely feel the rib. We're going to take it off and take a look at it and see what kind of wear we have after 1 day. Okay, here's what we got so far. This has been out on the track about 4-5 sessions. Not a lot of real hard laps. My son just went out, and he's younger and pushes it pretty hard. You can see the wear's even across. Happy about that with the suspension. It doesn't look like we're getting any discoloring here. We're not rolling over too hard. Now, we started with tire pressures, I want to say 5 pounds under recommended for the car inside the door. So let's go over and look and see what, I can't remember the numbers exactly what I started at. So the car for street recommends that the fronts be 29 PSI, the rears be 33 PSI. Of course, the track, it's very different. We run lower than that. So we started 5 pounds under that. So we did 33, take away 5. We started at 28 in the rears and 25 in the fronts. I believe that's where we started. Of course, the heat gets in them, the pressure comes back up, and we run a JRZ suspension on here, a lot of camber. I'll post in the comments what kind of camber settings we have, what you can expect with these tires. Of course, everyone's different, has different ideas, their cars are different, but that's what I'm doing here, is just sharing information so that you can decide what's a good setup for you and if you want to try these tires. Now, I did drive them up from Orlando, a 4-hour drive to up to Savannah area in Georgia, and I'll tell you, I got caught in the rain, and that was not fun. I was slipping and sliding. I drove like 50 miles an hour in the pouring rain, and I was kind of swimming like this. I'm actually going to leave these on here just like this. I'm going to put this wheel back on, and I'm going to run it the rest of the day and then rotate it for tomorrow. So these have had a full 2 days on them. Let's see, 5 sessions yesterday. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sessions so far today. These tires have 10 sessions on them. The grip feels pretty good. I thought it was falling away a little bit for me. You can see I'm getting a little bit round. This is a clockwise track. So right now, for tomorrow, we're rotating these left to right, which you can do. This tire has an outside. It's a lot like running a Cup 2 that comes with your cars, a lot of you guys. So even though the track pattern looks one way, it's an outside, not a rotation. So you can put these either side. So I'm swapping these left to right right now, and then we should have a little bit more grip for tomorrow. Okay, so that's our starting cold temperature. This is the pressure we decided was good yesterday when we bled them down. So the car's been sitting all night, and we've got it set at 25 in the rears. Let's go check the fronts. And the fronts we got set at 22.8, so 23. That's where we're gonna start today, because after we bled them down while running yesterday, this is where we found the compromise that we thought was best on track. So that's what we found. Anybody else running the track attacks? What are you finding?
So all in all, after a great weekend at Roebling Road Raceway, my review of the Hoosier Track Attack Pro is this is my new go-to tire for a street tire. I can drive to the track. They have plenty of grip. They really held up a long time. My son and I drove all weekend on them. And Roebling's actually a great track for testing out tires. You got turns like turn 3 here where you enter at about 100 miles an hour. It's a long sweeper, so a good set of tires really gives you confidence through a turn like this. And then you got turns like this one, turn 5, where you're down on the brakes and you rotate the car a little bit. And so a little bit of drifting in turn 5, you know, gets you to tear up the tires a little bit more, but these things really held up. So for a street tire, a 200 tread wear, it's really amazing how much grip you have and how much longevity we were able to get. These tires aren't wore out yet after 3 days on the track with 2 drivers. So I'm going to keep them around, do some autocrosses on them. And I'm going to get another set to replace my current street tires on my 20-inch wheels. And those will become my street tires next time around. The Hoosier Track Attack Pro is a great option, especially if you're going to drive to and from the track. Yeah, I'm super happy that these are out there now, and I'm going to go ahead and order a second set. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.